Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with another movie reaction. We are watching Treasure Planet, and so the way my polls work over on Patreon is that all of your votes count, even if the movie you vote for don't win. So Treasure Planet has gotten a lot of votes accumulating over a lot of different polls. So at this point, it's so far ahead of anything else that I'm just gonna watch it and hold a poll for something else next time. But yeah, I'm excited to see this film finally. Some people are really diehard about it, even though it didn't reach the mainstream success that a lot of other Disney movies did. Yeah, and I'm curious to see what the fervor is about, what the hype is about. It's like a cult classic apparently. But yeah, don't know much else about the film, so I'm just gonna get right into it. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below, and let's get started.
Promise of flight and freedom made one's spirit soar.
Whoa! I'm getting Anakin vibes. Whoa! Now that's pod racing! You're kidding! He claims seemed so close to dying.
What's the matter? Cat got your...
Ah!
Oh, that's so adorable at that age.
Oh, yes. Deplorable. Adorable.
Deplorable.
It would take me years to unlock its... Hey. What? It's a map. It's...
Treasure Planet.
No.
That's Treasure Planet.
Lydia's Grove? The loot of 1,000 worlds?
Would you please explain how ridiculous this is?
It's totally preposterous, traversing the entire galaxy alone.
Now,
We're
at last,
doing it
we
together.
hear some sense.
That's why I'm going with you.
Delbert!
I'll use my savings to finance the expedition. Go, Delbert! Go, Delbert! Go!
Okay, you're both grounded.
There are much worse remedies than a few character-building months in space.
Are you saying this because it's the right thing, or because you really want to go?
I really want to go. And it's the right thing.
Oh, is that not the moon? It's a spaceport. Oh. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's
But
Korg.
I'm not the captain. The captain's aloft.
Dunk. What?
More! You single-headed blob of mischief. So that's where you was hiding.
What is that thing?
He's a morph. I rescued the little shapeshifter on Proteus 1.
You can keep that kind of flim-flammery for your spaceport floozies, Silver.
You cut me to the quick, Captain.
Cabin boys should learn to mind their own business.
Spider Psycho.
A little uglier. Pretty close.
Put some elbow into it.
And you see the things they never see. All you wanted I could be. Now you know me.
He's softening up to him.
I'm not afraid. And I want a moment to be real.
Oh, this betrayal is gonna hit hard.
Can they say I never change? They're the ones that
What? Oh no! Oh no!
Doctor, your astronomical advice was most helpful.
Well, I have a lot of help to offer anatomically, astronomically.
Anatomically.
I screwed up! I mean, for 2 seconds, I thought that maybe I could do something right, but... Ah!
It's all right.
Getting attached.
Getting in too deep here, Morphe.
That's it, you little squid.
You little squid. You little squid.
Became like whack-a-mole.
Disobey my orders again like that stunt you pulled with Mr. Arrow, and so help me, you'll be joining him! Always hated to lose.
Me too!
Mr. Hawkins,
Oh.
defend this with your life.
Morph is gonna
Give me that!
pretend to be it later.
Did you actually aim for that?
You know, actually, I did.
You did? You did? You can't do it, man. Did he actually grab
Hydraulics engaged!
the map, or did he grab Morph?
Morph! Morph, where's the map?
Oh, this is fantastic! A carbon-based life form come to rescue me at last! Solitude's fun! Don't get me wrong, for heaven's sakes, after 100 years, you go a little nuts!
You have wonderful eyes.
She's lost her mind!
Help her!
Dang it, Jim, I'm an astronomer, not a doctor! I mean, I am a doctor, but I'm not that kind of doctor. I have a doctorate. It's not the same thing. You can't help people with a
That's
doctorate.
Star
You
Trek.
just sit there and you're useless.
It's okay, Doc. All right. If we stay here...
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead.
We're dead, we're dead, we're dead.
So what's the plan?
Quiet!
So what's the plan?
Yes. Stupid robot's gonna get us all killed.
Cabin boy.
This has gotta be cannons.
Oh my god.
Do say hello to Mr. Arrow.
Tell him yourself! I got the map.
That's not Doc anymore.
Fine work, Jimbo.
Open it.
Or we kill the captain and the doctor.
I'd get busy.
Whoa.
Oh, have mercy.
Just open the right door.
Oh. Uh-oh.
We are going to need a bigger boat.
Whoa.
Oh, a mind is a terrible thing to lose.
Oh.
Very, very cold out there. And whoa! Oh, my memories! Right up until Flint pulled my memory circuit so I could never tell anybody about his booby trap! Speaking of
Booby
which,
trap. Oh
I
no.
wanted to make sure that nobody could ever steal his treasure.
Go get him.
Reach for me now! Reach!
You have to let go of the treasure.
Oh, blast me for a fool!
Silver, you gave up?
It's a lifelong obsession, Jim. I'll get over it.
You'll never clear the planet's explosion in time.
Use the explosion to clear the planet. Oh, go through the thing. Oh. There you go.
Okay, now.
Oh. Knew this was gonna come back later. What? Press something right. Oh, he pressed the right thing. No.
I met this old cyborg, and he taught me that I could chart my own course.
Look at you, glowing like a solar fire. You're gonna rattle the stars, you are.
Rattle the stars. Aww. Aww.
Hey, Morph, I'll see you around.
I need you to keep an eye on this here pup.
He's got some gold.
Mother.
Yeah.
To rebuild that inn of hers.
They got busy quick. Oh, look at that. Alright guys, so this was actually a very visually stunning movie. So like spaceships shaped like pirate ships, the moon was actually the spaceport, and yeah, the movie itself had just so much charm and I enjoyed it a lot. I really don't know how this isn't more popular actually. And I did do some research. I think, unless whatever article I read was like falsified or like whatever, there was a sequel in development that had him go to the Academy, but it was axed due to the first movie not doing too well, which is really sad. Maybe if enough people watch it on Disney Plus, it'll get greenlit again somehow. I don't know, probably not, but who knows. So many fun characters though, like Delbert's Freudian slips were really funny. Saying that little kid is like really adorable at that age. Yes, deplorable. I mean, adorable. And for some reason, I thought this was gonna be like a much more complicated story. I was like, the cook can't be the same cyborg that wanted the map, right? Like that seems too easy. But no, that's actually part of what makes this film good. Like it doesn't make you think too hard. The themes are easy to understand. You're just caught up in the adventure of it all, the cuteness of Morph, and how this father-son relationship will work itself out. So primarily this movie is about personal growth, finding your path, overcoming loss, and I appreciate those themes and the focus on them, and not like this story with like 1,000 twists. They reveal it pretty early on, and even though I'm used to like lots of twists happening, I'm glad there wasn't any big ones in this movie. And upon editing, I did see that when the pirates attacked Jim and his mom's tavern, you do see John Silver Shadow like directing them. But I don't know if that's something you typically notice your first time through. But the detail is there. There were a few nitpicky things here and there, but like when I watch, those of you have known, who have been on my channel for a while, know that I don't really let little details bother me that much. It's like, oh, that's interesting. As long as it's part of a great work of fiction, like I can overlook a lot of things. But like, why would the captain of a ship ever run with a crew she wasn't familiar with? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But she did mention something about a Proton Armada, but I couldn't hear no matter how many times I replayed it. So maybe they were wiped out and she needed a new captain because of that. But yeah, in that situation, a mutiny would be unstoppable, given that the only people on her side were her and Arrow. She had no idea Delbert could shoot a gun as well as he can, which was surprising to me too. She was like, "Did you do that on purpose?" And he's like, "You know what? I did." So he was as surprised as everybody. that he could do it. Wonder where he got that skill from. But yeah, I really liked Delbert and Amelia's burgeoning relationship slowly morphing. From hate to love. Yeah, Delbert certainly wasn't like the nerdy old Dodger that was like useless in real life like I thought he'd be. And a dog and a cat together. How cute. But yeah, he comes up with that idea that gets them out of that situation with the black hole, sends it using the explosion to escape the planet. And he helps her out in as many different ways as he possibly can. I love the moment when she's a little bit delirious and she's just like, you have beautiful, wonderful eyes. And she's like, she's gone mad. But yeah, Delbert is like a surprising hit for me in this movie. I didn't think I'd like his character that much for some reason. I think he reminds me of another character that I don't like so much, but I don't know from what. But yeah, Delbert was a standout. Morph, of course, was amazing. Seeing it keep changing into these little different things, like little. My favorite parts were when he changed into little versions of other characters. That was a lot of fun, especially when he used it like teasingly. I think John Silver originally made an excuse to teach Jim some skills so that he could keep an eye on him and stop him from getting close to the truth. But he winds up like bonding with him and caring about him pretty deeply. So, yeah, it became this father figure for Jim that he didn't have before. That was really nice to see. I'm jumping around a lot, but Delbert. One more thing about Delbert is that Jim said something about like you got to help Amelia, and he's like, "Well, I'm an astronomer, not a astrologer. Astrologer. I think he studies astrophysics, but then I don't know what you call someone who does that. Astrologer, astronomer. There we go, astronomer. He's like, I'm an astronomer, not a doctor. Damn it, Jim. So he says, damn it, Jim. I'm an astronomer, not a doctor, which is the same line from Star Trek, right down to the name. So Jim Kirk and Jim, I forgot the last name for now. Anyway, and then yeah, that music montage scene with John teaching Jim things and them bonding. I'll either have to cut most or all of it for copyright reasons, but that was beautifully done. And the other music in this movie was just, it oozes the spirit of adventure. Actually, it reminded me a lot of music from Final Fantasy XII, which is about a young man who wants to become a sky pirate and finds his opportunity pretty early in the game. So the music they share a lot of themes, and so it's interesting to see that the music shares. The music is pretty similar in many ways. Ben comes into this movie pretty late. Really liked his character too, but it was like the last 35 minutes of the film, and then this amnesiac robot joins. I couldn't stop laughing when he was just like, when they were like sneaking about and he just started yelling. He's so ridiculous. I definitely need a pet morph now. Like, its ability to change at will into anything and like mimic human speech as well, albeit at a higher pitch, along with its like general playfulness, makes it so fun to watch. Like, I want one. Damn it. But yeah, it turns out that Treasure Planet has portals all over the universe so that Captain Flint could steal everything from everywhere. But as much as he tried to, as much gold as he stole, he died alone with his treasure. And then the treasure, nobody ever really got to use it except for the little bit that John Silver stole to build back the Bilbo. I don't remember what the end is called. But yeah, they were able to build it back up, and Jim is able to get in on the recommendation of Amelia to that school, which is great for his future. And yeah, it's a story about growing up. Delbert was just like saying how a few months in space could help character growth, and the mom was like, are you saying this because it's the right thing to do, or is it because you really want to go? I really, really, really want to go. But yeah, it was the right thing to do. He proved to be correct on that too. Jim grew up, learned a sense of responsibility, hard work. Yeah, and just having that father figure definitely changed him, even though he doesn't get to see him again, at least for a while. I'm assuming if the sequel had been made, he would have shown back at some point. But and that speech at the end when they split apart, you're gonna rattle the stars. Chills, guys. Freaking goosebumps. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid 8.5. Really enjoyed the movie overall. It's one of those that I'm just like, why isn't this more popular? And sad that we're not getting a sequel. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the reaction and this video. Leave a like. If you want to see the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.